Okay, so you know, if you watch on my channel that I'm doing distribution videos, okay? So instead of doing screen recording today, I want to talk about doing taxes. So I do taxes because I'm a US citizen and I do my taxes in America, okay? I had to do my taxes for 2022 in April. So because I did not have all the papers, I had a big problem with SoundCloud repost, and I postponed it till October. Now repost doesn't have I don't know the terms, but every distributor has to send to an American a form, and 1099.misc document form. So SoundCloud said no, go to PayPal. Okay, I go to PayPal, there's no document. Okay, I speak with PayPal today. They said goods and services and stuff like that. PayPal doesn't understand my work, and they didn't even ask. So they told me I have to go to the activity, download statements. Anyway, my point of this video is that when you're having music as a job, okay, as a job, and this is for any artist that's making money with music. I understand my friend Chris, he was working and he is working. He was telling me that a long time of his day he spends with his accountant than actually creating. So I don't have an accountant. I wanna sign up on TurboTax and do everything, and my mom is helping me with the taxes. So the will to create music when you have all this shit behind you, because for a long time I was making videos what's the best distributor. So the motive was what's the best distributor that puts your music to Spotify and the rest of the platforms. But the real thing is that DistroKid sent me a document. DistroKid sent me a document saying what I did in 2022. Okay, I did not make a lot of money on DistroKid in 2022, but that's the point. From 2018 till now, I've made $200 in DistroKid. A good distributor is like DistroKid, sends you the document on your email the moment you did money. That's a good distributor, And not 5 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe I had the document, but since I made over 10,000, I don't know how much money you have to make. I think 10,000 in the US, you have to make taxes if you make over 10,000. And if you're thinking that you're gonna get away with it, no. As long as you put the money in the bank, they're gonna go after you. Yeah. BMI sends documents, tax documents, but BMI is a PRO, isn't a distributor, but they send documents. I think BeatStars, Sony, I don't remember I think so. BeatStars has sent me. I don't know about the publishing though. Yeah, they have statements. And my mind is a little bit blurry with BeatStars publishing. I don't remember if they have sent me documents. I just see statements on my score dashboard. I don't remember if they have sent me documents. I signed up to a new distro. It's called TLR distro. The dashboard is like Equity, and recently I pitched the song with Too Lost, and I was hoping to get into a playlist. My song is coming out on June 2nd, but I think the best distributor, to be honest with you, is DistroKid. Because they're saying you the taxes, the tax money, Now, I mean, the documents is an American. They send you the document automatically every year, and that's a relief, because if you made a lot of money, when I say a lot of money, over 10,000, they send you the tax. And you, with SoundCloud, I have no communication, you know. And my mom told me to ask SoundCloud for the tax ID with the IRS, so I can get help with it. I don't know exactly the text. She told me to email them and ask them tax ID with the IRS, and we will just put it in the amount ourselves. So I just gonna go on the statements on SoundCloud and download all these statements from 2022 and see the amount of money that I did. All the money that I did on SoundCloud till I was started making money, I think, let's see here, it's 24,000, okay, $24,000. Yeah. It's 20,000 on with YouTube Content ID, and Spotify 164, Apple Music 90, SoundCloud 35. I don't know why it says 24 though, you know. So I have to go in these statements and see. Yeah, my lo-fi beat blew up, you know, and in a year. That happened in a year, from November. It started blowing up in November 2021, and then on January 2022, because it takes 2 months to see the as a tax, it counts as the money went on January. So I kept getting paid from January 2022 since now. And other months was 3,000, now it's 800, and then you have the publishing side. You know, you have the Sony money, mostly from YouTube, and other sources. I don't know. The Sony is like, I don't know, maybe 30K. Yeah, I don't remember. I think so, or 20 or 30. Yeah. But the point is, I signed up on this distribution, TLR distro. It's $10 a month. And today I was thinking, will it be good with taxes? If I make money, will it be good? It'll be that like SoundCloud, you know. Will it be like SoundCloud? Because I was thinking maybe I'll try them, and if I make money, I can ask for the tax ID. Another thing, Track. I asked for the document, and Track said, you're the first artist from Track that you asked for this type of document. So Track has stated that they have over 200,000 artists. So from 200,000 artists, I was the first one that asked for that document, okay? Yeah. And I did not make a lot of money on Track. I don't know. And Track, well, you know what they said? They said, we need your social security number, the W-9. We need your info. And I said, I cannot send this info from email. You have any portal, any security portal? And Track said they were going to work on that or something. They're going to talk with a specialist. You know, the will to create music, like I say to people all the time, or people say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So I'm getting the same amount. I'm getting taxed as a person that owns a business and a restaurant. You know, the boss is getting the same. Is gonna pay the same amount of taxes, the percent, as me as a freelancer of doing music. That's how I see it. I think so. It works like that way, isn't it? And the will to create, because you have to have your mind on these things, you know. You don't want the IRS go after you. The will to create decreases the will to create. All this is a headache, you know, doing taxes. So maybe for some of you it isn't so complicated. Maybe you don't want to pay taxes. But these people that have gone to jail, they didn't pay taxes for a lot of years, you know. I don't want to be one of them. And someone had comment on my video, I don't want to go with SoundCloud because you pay taxes with SoundCloud. So if you have watched the video till here, you realize that you don't pay taxes with SoundCloud, because SoundCloud doesn't cooperate if you don't cooperate. If I never ask them for the tax ID and do taxes, they'll never send me this document, you know. One person on Twitter, I don't know if they were saying the truth. The person said that SoundCloud sent them the document by the wrong name. I don't know if they were trolling me. I don't know why they will troll me and this kind of stuff, but I don't know. I don't know why will SoundCloud send to another person the wrong name, you know. So yeah, I mean, any job is hard, you know. Just some jobs are less hard than others. Every job has their own difficulty, you know. And yeah, that was the video. I think I don't have anything else to say. I'm gonna try out TLR distro, you know. And the way I got into TLR distro, I emailed them and they asked me if I can distribute lo-fi music with them. I said okay. Then they sent me a link that I can subscribe. They had 3 plans. They're on beta now, and they have 3 plans. And I subscribed to the cheapest plan. Okay. My brother got a Igor. Shout out Tyler, you know. And my brother doesn't live here anymore, but his stuff is still here. I need the thing that this thing here. How do you call this in English? You know, with the clothes. Yeah. So yeah, if things don't work out with let's say if I make money with TLR distro, I'm gonna ask them if I can ask the same thing for a track, you know, what's their tax ID. Some companies, when you send an email, support email, and then you send another email asking the same thing, they don't like it when you ask the same thing. Even on PayPal today, I was asking, I do have a tax document on my statement, you know, and they responded as a robot. You know, I was speaking with the same person and with a real person, and they talked to me like they are a robot, you know. Julie, her name was Julie. So I hate sending emails, you know, I hate that. I used to think I don't talk with anyone with emails. Now I have to send emails for support and stuff, and I hate it. Also, there's other things, you know. There's I'm unhappy in this town that I grew up in. I made bad choices here. I was with people that I shouldn't have been, you know. I know people I should have met. And that is taking a toll on me, you know. And I know my old friends used to say, if you're unhappy in this place, you're gonna be unhappy in the next place, you know. But I'd rather be invisible in a big city, you know, and be another brick on the wall, you know, another stupid guy walking around, than actually walking in that spot that I had a fight, or walking in that spot that That's it happen, you know, and or being in the same town as my family, you know, or being in the same town with the kids I went to school with, not without even them being here. Maybe they are in Scotland, you know, or whatever in the world. But you know, like the feeling of PTSD, you know, and when I released my first video on YouTube in 2009, it was one of the first videos. Everyone knew about me, you know, and everyone knew about me here in my town. I'm not saying that they know about me now, but I was made fun of, you know. Everyone was making fun of me. So yeah, I don't have good experiences here. You know, I'd rather be in New York, even with my funny accent. You know, they're gonna love it. And I posted on Instagram that I wish I was living in an island. I can do water sports. But how long can you do that? You know, how long? Like, you know, Venice Music has offices in LA. You know, they do have coffee shops and stuff like that. And I love stuff like that. You know, going to an office and see it with people that do lo-fi. You know, and Greeks, the thing is, they're competitive. They're very competitive. I went and had a soda yesterday. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes I feel like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like an outcast. You know, I feel like I don't belong in this town. I feel like I can be in a Spotify event in New York this tonight or something, you know, something like that. Do something else that listen to Greek trap or Greek traditional music. I feel like the important thing here is who's gonna be the fucking prime minister, who's gonna win the World Cup, the soccer cup of Greece, and stuff like that, you know. Nobody talks about distribution and let's go have that event here. And everyone that does rap in Greece, mostly, I'm not talking about trap, thinks it has to be underground, and even if they put their songs on Spotify, they don't have publishing, so the distributor takes all the publishing, and you have to be low key. You don't care about money. You have to be the origin of hip hop. You know, the party and the block. You know, and then you have to fight the power. And I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm saying you have to pay your bill somehow. You know, and I was looking at a Supreme bag, $600. I said I want that. You know. Yeah, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna find happiness in New York or LA, but at least I'm gonna be there. I'd rather be unhappy in America than be unhappy in my town in Halkies, because in Ohio it's like Halkies. You know, in Ohio is like it's a state. I mean, Ohio is the size of Greece. Okay, so when I'm near Akron and Cleveland, people vote for Trump. You know, Republicans. I don't think they care about Spotify and stuff like that. And the kids that care about those stuff, it's like the kids here. You never meet them. Or if you meet them, you don't know their intentions, you know. And that's how I feel. And I'm hoping, because I was looking at my views on YouTube, I have grown 55% since last year, you know, the views for my shorts and stuff like that. 55%, more than half, you know. So next year is gonna be even more, you know, because the people that are using my music, I'm growing with them, the people that are using my music.